I want to talk to all of you passport bros. My target audience is black men in America, but this could go for all men. Now, what's happening with this passport bro movement, there's a lot of black men in high places, in mysterious high places of Hollywood, film industry, entertainment, law enforcement, military special forces, mercenaries, even criminals that are becoming involved with this passport bro travel game. And it's all for one thing: to take advantage of the weak. You see, people like Richie Mack. Richie Mack is an evil dude. How do I know this? Because he's a member of a Hollywood elite. He's in Hollywood. Richie Mack is a homosexual, and he engages in homosexual party rituals, child sacrifices. Richie Mack has done the most evil things to maintain his status in Hollywood, but he's not even a high-ranking celebrity. I mean, most of us never heard of this guy until his world star premiere of him being in Thailand. But Richie Mack, who's in Pattaya, he has a lot of connections. He knows police officers, he knows criminals. And what this man is doing is he is selling black men snake oil. Because what's going to end up happening is, like it always does, people in Hollywood, they practice dark magic, witchcraft, and it's an element that's shrouded in mystery. Mysterious things happen to people in the industry. Mysterious things happen to people in the industry. Mysterious things happen to people that get close to people that's involved in the industry. And you want to be very careful trusting and befriending and getting too close around a person like Richie Mack. You really do. Because Richie Mack and his friends, they're all Freemasons. I'm not sure what degree they're in, but that's what they are. All of these black men are in these travel groups that are big time YouTubers. They're all engaging in Freemasonry. Pick one, name it. Richie Mack, Freemason. Chocolate Man in Thailand, he's a Freemason. Tom Yam Lacham, he even said it on one of his lives some years ago. He's at his 33rd degree. He's a Mason. I mean, that guy look like he's a hitman. That guy look like he done killed some people. Just smell it on him. I could just smell blood on that guy's hands. You gotta be careful. There's a lot of police officers that are out here. You know, Richie Mack hang out with cops. So if he knows a lot of cops, that means he knows a lot of criminals. I mean, shoot, I'm not sure if it was Richie Mack or some other YouTuber did an interview with this guy from Rolling 60s Crip named Big Cass. This dude's a criminal. He a career criminal. This dude done killed people. He done hard time. This dude's a gang member of the infamous Rolling 60s Crip. That's what's getting involved in Passport Bros. When you go to that bar, Golden Tiger Bar, that's like the Passport Bro headquarters. All to get information on you. Who's coming into town. Because what's going to end up happening is something mysterious is going to end up happening to one of you black men for a sacrifice. Somebody's going to die, and that's what happens. But it's inevitable. It's going to have to happen because a lot of you black men are narcissistic, you're proud, and you're not going to listen. You're not going to listen to this message. It's going to go on deaf ears. You're going to continue to trust a man like Richie Mack, trust a man like Travelversity, who's also a Mason. He's a lower Mason. Because, you don't believe me? Look at his tattoo. He got an Illuminati symbol on his body. A lot of them Passport Bros do. They got that Illuminati pyramid symbol. Is that a person you can trust? See, what black men gotta understand, you've been hypnotized and deceived about who your frontline enemies are. You see, like white men or the structure of white supremacy, it's too out of reach for you. You can't reach it. It's too high for you. Your enemies are black men. It's black men that are the ones doing this to you. It's all these niggas out here. People like Austin Holloman. Austin Holloman ain't a friend of black men. He ain't your brother. He's an enemy. He's a devil. Richie Mack, all these YouTubers on here. Pencil, man, he's controversial, but he's telling y'all the truth about these people. These guys are devilish, man, and they'll sell all of you out to save themselves on a dime. If they ever get in trouble with law enforcement, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna snitch and start telling. That's why they are trying to get a lot of members and people part of their crew, because it's about getting information on people. They need to find out things about you. See, that's what it's all about. Just in case anything ever happens, they get into any legal bind. If they know some information on something, they're gonna tell so they could get a deal, so they could get lesser time or get no time. A lot of these people, a lot of these black men out here in Pattaya, they work with law enforcement. I know a guy. There's a guy who says he comes to Thailand 2 times a week, and he's a psychiatrist. Like every 2 weeks, he gets to come to Thailand. Where in the hell can a psychiatrist take vacation every 2 weeks? It's impossible. Look at people like Aaron Ferris. What does Aaron Ferris do for a living? How is he living out here? How is he living in Colombia? He doesn't have a job. Aaron Ferris isn't even, he's probably like in his 40s. But he's not working a job. Like how is he supporting himself? YouTube checks? I mean, YouTube ain't always stable every month. What are these people doing? You black men better wake up out here, man, and wake up on these YouTube streets. A lot of black men are dying, and you niggas gonna keep dying. A lot of you niggas need to die. A lot of you niggas in Colombia are dying, and y'all gonna keep going back, and y'all gonna keep dying. Y'all ain't gonna learn. And evil motherfuckers like Austin Holloman, Razor Rays, dudes like that, they're gonna keep profiting off of you, because that's what Razor Rays is doing. Razor Rays is no different than DJ Academics, right? Like Razor Rays is trying to act like he's a fucking journalist. He's not a journalist. He's an instigator. He's not a journalist. He's a fucking Razor Rays is a piece of shit that lives in a fucking basement, that lives with his parents somewhere, and I'm gonna assume the reason why he can't travel nowhere, because he's probably backed up in child support payments, so he can't go nowhere. Razor Rays haven't been to Colombia in years, and probably like 2 years, almost 3 years. He haven't been out the country in years. So he's like DJ Academics doing that war in Chirac. DJ Academics wasn't doing no investigative journalism. He wasn't trying to find out the answers. No, he was instigating. And he made a profit off it. So it's the same thing with Razor Rays. He's making a profit off of your demise. But you know what? I don't blame Razor Rays. I blame you fools. Because you support that man. So, my thing is, niggas like you need to die. Because I'll tell you one thing. You know what happened to that black man that recently got killed in Colombia? I don't feel sorry for him. Because he was probably an arrogant piece of shit, ain't no good dude, just like Austin Holloman, just like these YouTubers on these. So I don't feel for these men. I don't feel sorry for them. If Austin Holloman got kidnapped and killed, I won't shed a tear. I won't feel sorry for him. I'll be like, he got it coming. Because he's an enemy. And he's stupid, and he's a narcissist. These type of black men just can't shut the fuck up. They just can't keep the camera out of their fucking face. This guy Austin Holloman, he's in Romania now. He's going to Romania, Bucharest. Not a safe place to be. For a young, inexperienced black dude like him with a lot of money too, because not a safe place. That is not Africa. Eastern Europe, not a safe place to be. Austin Holloman gonna keep it up and get kidnapped, and you guys ain't gonna hear from him. But you saying niggas gonna be crying, oh man, Austin Holloman, let's pray. I ain't praying for that dude. He wicked. He a devil. So why y'all gonna be crying over Austin Holloman's demise? I'm gonna be celebrating, because that's what needs to happen to these type of dudes. They're a problem. They're just out to deceive you, man. They're not out here to help you. They don't care for you because if it ever comes down to it, they're always going to save themselves. Look what Austin did with the Passport Bros. I mean, he disassociated himself with that whole movement when he has a whole brand because of that movement. But because of his irresponsibilities, instead of him just taking responsibility for his mishaps, he just kicks everybody to the curb and throws everybody on the bus and say, "Oh, I'm not a sex tourist." When he does, he pays for prostitutes. That's all Austin Holloman does. He tricks, but he lies about it and tricks you guys into believing that he's charming and he got game. When he don't got none of that. He's an inexperienced 23-year-old young guy that he's getting like close to he's getting thousands of dollars every fucking month, and it's blowing up his head because he's just buying a bunch of shit, buying a bunch of bullshit, looking all pretty for you gay male subscribers. That's what he's doing. Because he's a Freemason too. Because he's all connected and linked up with these guys, man. Y'all need, this message is, it ain't for everybody. Everybody ain't gonna believe this or listen to it. But for those that are meant to get it are gonna get it. The rest, y'all could go to hell. To be honest, the rest of y'all other niggas, y'all need to get put to death. Or if that don't happen, y'all deserve to get scammed. Y'all deserve to get taken advantage of. Fuck all y'all, because you the same niggas that would sell people like me under the bus.